July 2026, a Thursday afternoon in Lower Manhattan. The New York City Council votes in a favor of a raise, not a raise for million plus New Yorkers earning minimum wage, a raise for themselves. Almost 20%, retroactive, effective in 45 days. The vote took an afternoon. Meanwhile, another bill has been sitting in the same building since March. A bill written by a councilwoman for over a million minimum wage workers. Every time a reporter asks about it, the New York office says the same word, reviewing. This is a story of a two species inside one building and a promise that never made it to happen. Hit subscribe because this one gets uncomfortable. March 10, 2026, a Tuesday morning, the steps of a city hall. Councilwoman Sandy Nurse of Brooklyn is standing at a microphone. Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso is next to her. 11 other council members have signed on. Behind them stands the labor organizers who spend entire year knocking on doors in outer borough. They are launching a bill. Intro 304-26. It has one job: turn a campaign slogan into a legislation. That slogan was the one Mamdani used in every single stop of his mayoral campaign. 30 by 30. $30 an hour by the year 2030. He said it so many times it became a campaign itself. He won it. Historic turnout, sworn in as the 111th mayor of New York City on January 1st. And in March, when his own slogan finally became a piece of paper with a bill number on it. He wasn't on those steps. What came out of City Hall instead was a written statement. The statement came from a spokesperson named Dora Pay. It said, quote, Mayor Mamdani believes that all New Yorkers need to make a living wage. And as the administration reviews this specific legislation, the mayor remains committed to tackling the cost of living crisis using every tool at the city disposal. 13 days later, on March 23rd, Gothamist went back and asked the same question. A different spokeswoman answered. Her name was Kyla Memnick. She said, quote, to address the affordability crisis, Mayor Mamdani believes every New Yorker deserves a living wage. As the administration review this legislation, he remains committed to using every tool available to bring down the cost of living, deliver real relief to working people. Two spokespeople, 2 weeks apart. The exact same sentence rearranged. Gothamist wrote it plainly. Quote, the mayor who campaigned on the promise of a $30 minimum wage has yet to take a public stance on the council proposal. Fox News Digital asked a narrow question. Will he sign if it reaches his desk? They reported no response. Now, here is the version of the story nobody put on the campaign flyer. In New York, the mayor does not set the minimum wage. Albany does. The state legislature, 150 miles up the Hudson River, control the wage floor. Any increase for New York City would require approval from the state lawmaker. And the legal experts are still arguing over whether their city has authority to raise its own wage floor at all. Gothamist reported it in one line. Quote, it isn't entirely clear whether the city even has the power to do this on its own. So think about the promise. 30 by 30 was sold something a mayor delivers. $20 an hour in 2027. $23.50 in 2028, $27 in 2029, $30 in 2030. A 4-year staircase with his name on it. But the staircase was never his to build. This is a difference between a man who tells he will fix your roof and a man who tells he will mention it to landlords. But a sentence sounds like help. One of them is, and Albany isn't the only door. The bill still has to pass a city council led by a speaker, Julie Manning. When Gothamist asked her office in March, her spokesman Eric Sunshine said, quote, the speaker looks forward to reviewing this legislation. Reviewing, same word, different office. Now picture a room. A mayor from one political party, a speaker from the same party, a council where that party holds overwhelming majority of seats, a bill written by a councilwoman of a same party, delivering a promise that mayor from that same party ran. There's no opposition in that building large enough to stop anything. So tell me in the comments, is the strategy silence? Is it Albany reality? Or is it something else entirely? Hit like, subscribe, ring the bell. Stay informed, stay engaged, and now stop asking who really pays the bill.